Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you to this introduction video to my channel Donna Flamebrain. My name is Donna, and the reason why it's called Donna Flamebrain is because I've recently been diagnosed, a few months ago I was diagnosed with a condition called autoimmune limbic encephalitis. Don't worry, I know that's a lot to kind of try to understand, but throughout these videos and throughout obviously my channel I'm going to be talking a lot about the condition. Now you might be here because you know me personally through either work or past lives, a friend or family member, or you might be here because you've done a Google search and ended up here, YouTube search, whatever. But if you do know me personally, you're probably thinking, oh my God, what's happened to her face? And I know, this is called moon face. The medication, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, which is when I talk about my condition more and how it affects me. Some of the treatment causes causes you to put on weight basically, but this is also causing swollen face, which they call moon face. My neck and the back of my neck, I've even probably put on just under 2 stone since June. So yeah, that's what's going on with my face, so don't get shocked. This is still Donna, this is still me. Not that, not that my face was perfect before or whatever, but yeah, just explaining what all this is about. You've probably heard me ranting on Facebook or other things I'm on about, oh my God, moon face, blah, blah, blah. But okay, this is why most of you don't see me right now, those who know me in real life, that is. So if you see me looking down, it's because I got my phone here and I've sort of got a list to stick to of what I want to tell you. If you see me looking around the place again, it's because I'm not a YouTuber, I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm doing. I understand that a lot of you on YouTube like to, throw some shade and press dislike and that. That's okay, that's your choice. But I want you to understand that if I'm having problems with words and things, it's because of my condition. I'm not drunk and all of those things. But feel free to press dislike. But all I ask is just tell me why, either by inbox or comment. I'm not a paranoid person. I would just like to learn and see what I've said or done that kind of got you to dislike my video and all of that thing. So yeah, so basically, within the disclaimer, I want to let you know that the little things that you're going to witness through these videos, again, the swearing and stuff will come up and down, come in and out, getting words wrong, losing words, memory loss, of course, memory loss. There's certain behaviours that you might witness as well, getting agitated, ranting off. This all sounds bad, but, it's I guess it's something you got to deal with, what I got to deal with. So, disclaimer. So, yeah, the main thing you're going to see is me basically stopping and trying to think what I was going to say. I do sometimes get obsessed with trying to remember what I wanted to say, and I've been told that I got to stop doing that, because the more I try to remember it, the more the word seems to go, and I get really, really mad then. And so, what comes out with that is a lot of swear words. I'm going to try not to swear through this channel, but what happens is I've got no choice. Things just come out of my mouth. With the behaviour thing, that's what happens, because sometimes I say a lot of, I call it being unfiltered. I say a lot of, not bad things, I say things out, where before I was able to not give, I've always given honest opinion, that's why people have always trusted me. But what happens is now, I sometimes don't hold in my views, sometimes at the wrong time. Again, when I go through my condition or their condition properly, you'll hear more about my symptoms and what happens. I'm not telling you so that you can feel sorry for me. I'm doing this because, well, there's a good few reasons why I'm doing this. Is to bring awareness, share research, share stories, and all of those things about encephalitis. But mainly is I want to share my journey, my story, hopefully with being able to help someone. I gotta say that I'm not talking as a professional person who is highly experienced in neurology and brain and stuff. What I'm saying is that this is my experience, mostly my opinions as well. I'm gonna say a lot of things wrong. I'm gonna repeat myself a lot as well, so I hope you don't mind that. A lot of information will come out through the videos to make you understand more. Again, I'm doing this as well because there's a lot of people I don't see anymore. I've totally withdrawn. A lot of people don't see me anymore, and that's mainly because of having to explain myself or sort of not being the same person that people used to know. So having these videos might give people an insight or give you an insight to how I am doing, what's going on, what all this is about, yeah, why I'm different, why I'm a little bit off. Going back to words that I might say or not say, I hope not to offend anybody with what I say. This is my experience, so if I say something that, like moon face, for example, I got no problem with people with nice round faces, but it's not what I'm used to in a sense. I mean, I don't have any cheekbones and things. Not that it is a problem, it's just one of those things that's just do my head in. So before I go on to like why I'm doing this thing a bit more, definitely I can't apologise enough for the swear words and the kind of oddness or the saying stuff and then talking over myself if that's possible, or going back to the beginning and repeating. There's loads of things that I might do. Please don't feel the need to write some horrible stuff about it, but again, if you want to, just be honest in it. I can change it up though. These videos are all going to be recorded as live or live. So right now, you know, right now I don't know what time it is, but it's like stupid o'clock in the morning. Again, one of my symptoms is insomnia, so I'm awake again. So yeah, I'm not going to be editing these videos at all. If you see any fancy links and stuff going on, my gorgeous daughters help me out, and maybe we feel like if I've said something that you need to look into more, then yeah, we'll try and put it. I haven't got a clue. I can't put it there. Like I said, this has taken me ages to do, to be honest. That's why I'm by myself doing it, because it's really embarrassing how many times I've tried to do this video tonight or this morning. But I feel like it's important that I do get this out there. I do start. I've been talking about this even before I got diagnosed. There's a lot of things that I've been experiencing, and I've basically been very lucky with my whole route from, you know, having problems to my GP to getting diagnosed, and I really want to share that with you. We've got to be careful, because a lot of my symptoms, they can be a lot of other things, so we have to kind of get past all of that. But again, I've been very lucky. So if these videos help you with getting to the doctors, talking to the doctors, talking about your problems with your brain or your memory and all of that, we'll go through a lot of that. Like I said, there's going to be other sufferers of this illness sharing their experience with me to share with you, hopefully, good or bad, what works, what doesn't work, what's good out there, just maybe so we can feel like we're not alone. That's why I've joined a lot of societies and groups on Facebook, because you get to listen to people's stories and you realise that, you know, I'm not the only one going through this, or I'm not the only one finding it hard. Because to be honest, you sometimes feel like, bloody hell, where have I gone? And especially with all the kind of limitations I have now, it's like, you know, shit, I was able to do that before. So target audience is people who are either living, suffering with this condition, been through this condition, caring for somebody with this condition. That's the main one. You hear a lot about what my kids and my husband and everybody has to go through. My sister, my brother. I can be really hard work, mainly because of, yeah, the behaviour. Not bad behaviour. I'm not like bad or anything. It's just I can be random. I can be, you know, just passive, like, you know, not interested in stuff. But I know sometimes I'm good at covering it, but other times I just don't care. I'll just say, look, you know, I've lost what you say. You know, I'm not interested or whatever. Or can you stop saying, oh, can you know, before I just, you know, chill and add my bits in. But now it's like, I can't be bothered for that. Mainly because with my brain, or I don't know, my brain, my mind, whatever, I just can't process things. They call it like processing speed. So I can't always keep up with somebody talking. I can't generally keep up with the TV now half the time. That's the reason why I've been having a break from my radio show, because with their music and stuff, it can sometimes... Okay, I switch from being able to manage, like today is a good day, or this morning is a good day. I'm able to talk fluently, or as fluently as I can, but even though I'm having problems remembering what I'm trying to say, I do know what I want to say. It's there, it's just being able to get it out. I mean, what sometimes happens is, you know, 3 in the morning, what I was going to say now might come back to me, but I'll have to call you also, hopefully it doesn't. But again, those things I'll put in the comments. So if I really have problems finding a word in my videos, if it does come back to me, I'll put it in the comment section to say, oh guys, this is what I meant, you know, 1 minute in or whatever. maybe you guys might be able to work out what I'm trying to say and put it in there, save me the job. I mean, even though there's lots of negativities to this, of course there's, you know, lots and lots of problems. There's some not positives, I can't say there's positives in this, but there's some happy days, there's some laughs. There is some laughs, to be honest. I do laugh at myself a lot, and that's, again, I find the best way to get through it. So just quickly, let me just show you a picture about encephalitis. Not about, but of something similar to what I have. All right, so let me just go 2 seconds. Okay. I was filming on this phone, but it crashed, and believe it or not, I do have a nice camera, what I bought, which is what I bought to be doing these things, but I cannot get my head around it at all. Well, to be honest, I haven't even tried. I just know that I'm going to get frustrated, pissed off, and I'm going to leave the damn camera. But anyway, so I don't know whether you can see this, or you will be able to see this. Let me see. Let me just make it. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is not my brain, and if it is your brain and you recognise that this is your brain, please let me know and I'll credit it. I'm not trying to nick somebody else's MRI scan, but this is an example of what's going on in my brain. This is kind of very much similar to what the doctor showed me on my scan. So I hope you can see this. All right, I'm going. All right, okay. So this is the brain from 2 different ways, I think. Look at it. Oh God, I hate my face in this. If only you knew how difficult this is, guys. Not that I want a pity party, I'm just trying to... Anyway, back to this. So see these white bits there? That, I think, there's a name for this area anyway. But basically, that is kind of the inflammation. Sorry, this is so rubbish. Like I said, I will get better at this. I just want to get this intro video going so then I can move on to do the other videos. Okay? And again, my daughter's going to help me with all of these things. So there's the brain, there's the inflammation. Now, what happens when you have... any changes to the brain, especially a swelling, because inflammation obviously is swelling. It causes some kind of damage in a sense. Again, if that's the wrong word, I'm sorry if I've offended you. I don't mean to say anything bad, but as far as I've read, or as far as I've been told, with people I've been talking to, it's sort of like is it like an ABI, like an acquired brain injury or whatever they call it? I'll say whatever is, an acquired brain injury. There we go. So even though the medication that what I'm taking helps, I'm never going to be, or my brain's never going to be the same again. So we'll see what we can do about that, because I'm never say never. I'm going to, I've smashed this already, because when I go talking to you about encephalitis, or if you read anything about encephalitis, which I recommend if you are interested enough. Obviously, if you're going through this, you've already read a lot probably, but if you are interested, then you can have a read, and you're going to find facts and more information than what I can give you, because I'm talking facts, I suppose, but I'm talking from experience, and now I'm going through it or getting through it. Okay, so I've just lost my page. This is the thing that happens. I've got problems. Excuse me with my eyes. I can't help it. It's just I squint a lot because my eyes are just generally blurry. But again, I told you, looking around is because I don't know. There's nowhere to look. Let me get my thingy back up. Okay, I put down here, target audience, like I said, carers, people going through it, people who've been through it. This can affect loads of people, really, from young kids right up, this doesn't discriminate at all. I'd like to do some kind of videos, actually, on that sort of thing, who's more likely to, not that it matters. I mean, I'm probably going to do more videos about myself, to be honest. Not that I anybody knows me, yeah, I do talking. I probably do talking about myself. But, yeah. This is just for me to remember what's going on, I suppose. I was going to say to you. See, this is the annoying bit. It was good as well, what I was going to say to you. This happens very, very often. I'll be on the ums and things. I'm sorry about that as well. I know it's really, really annoying when somebody just before, after every word. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm going to try and slow down and think. And I don't want this video to go on for too long, because I know it's boring to just keep watching videos like that. But this is an intro. I hope you've stayed with me. Okay, so in these videos, there's going to be things like reviews and stuff. So we have to suffer or struggle a lot with these conditions, and it is an invisible condition. So when you're out and about, people don't realise that you're having problems with issues or whatever. Like, for example, if you're in a crowded place, whatever, and or the music too loud somewhere, you just can't deal with it. And you can sometimes go from 0 to 60, just going, being cool and just being really, 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 really mad. So that is annoying. The gaps within my thing is annoying. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say that, it's mad. When I said about I talk a lot, okay, before I got unwell, well, years ago, I went to uni to do journalism. My thing is talking, my thing is communication, and it's mad that I get a condition that basically wipes that out. Even I'm looking down at this and I'm reading it, yeah, it's, it is making sense. I'm just picking up things that I want to tell you, to be honest. I think I'm rushing, but I want to just tell you these things. If you finished, or you think that, oh my God, I'm too busy to watch this video because it's long, add it to your watch later, and please come back and, I don't know, get involved, I suppose, especially if I'm going to be reviewing stuff and you're suffering with this. I hope that I maybe find something that helps. Or if you know something that helps, that'd be really brilliant, to be honest. The whole channel is going to be involving things like updates, my personal medical journey, journal or diary. I'm going to be filming out and about. I don't think I'm going to learn to use the camera, but if Zinzi, my daughter, you'll get to meet my children in a bit anyway. If she's with me, maybe she will do some filming and put something fancy together for you. I'm going to be, sometimes I'll have really bad days where I don't want to be face to face on camera. So all I might do then is, upload some photos or a different story, animation even. My daughter's brilliant at all of these things and I haven't got a clue anymore. And yes, I used to do all of it. I used to be able. I used to be able to do it anyway. So we'll talk about that. So with me, sometimes I will rant about stuff, and this is not being unfiltered. I am a lot of the time unfiltered, and again, I'll talk about that in the what is encephalitis video and how it affects me sort of video. Being unfiltered means that sometimes I can just really go in. And it's not go in and attack someone. I mean, like, talk straight, give my opinion, give my view, like, hardcore. Before I was able to hold back. Not in a two-faced way, but more like, how can I say it? Being able to hold back and just say what I need to say without having to risk hurting someone, I suppose. I don't know whether you can hear this right now, but my jaw is clicking really. It's not painful, but it's very, very annoying. Really doesn't work if I try to adjust it, but just letting you know, if you do hear like a funny click, it's my jaw. So on the next video, I'm going to be basically talking more about myself, talk more about my condition, how I got diagnosed, my symptoms, how it's practically changed. Well, it has. It's definitely 100% changed my world in every way, loads and loads and loads of ways. But just, I always look on the bright side of life. There's got to be a reason why I've been chosen to carry this one. A lot of you out there that has this condition are probably thinking, oh my God, bullshit, nobody wants to carry this one. But we never know. Maybe I might say something that helps someone, and then if I do, then that's, yeah, it's something in there. Don't get me wrong, I do get upset. I've become very miserable sometimes, moody. This accent sometimes will change. I don't know why. Like, I was born in Caerphilly anyway, so sometimes my Caerphilly accent comes back, which is cute. I like that. I miss Caerphilly. So, let me see. So I've said about repeating myself. I've said about the ums and ahs, taking long to think about things, and what I'm saying, losing my thoughts and points. Like, I'll set up a wicked point or story or whatever, and then boom, the finishing part of it will just go. And I think, what the hell was I saying? So, sorry for that happens. It's not like I choose to just be rubbish at these kind of talking and that right now, but I don't think it's rubbish. I just think it's a, you know, I'm in a healing process, recovery, and I hope that I can, you know, do really get better with this. So guys, that's the end of my intro video. I hope that you guys will subscribe, like, all of that stuff that all the YouTubers say. If you've got any advice for me to help develop this channel or build it, any things that you suggest that I need to put on it, put in it, where to share it, I want to get this out as you know, to as many people as possible, especially when I start talking about the symptoms, because they say that encephalitis is rare. To be honest, I just think it's very, 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 very much undiagnosed. Again, I've got this note thing over there with points that I wanted to make, because I know that I don't. In fact, that's genius. I'm going to keep doing that, because when I'm looking around everywhere, I could actually put those ones that you put. Anyway, put things places where I can see them and just make my points. So thank you guys. Please don't be throwing no shade at me. I will come back. I will go in. Might attack you, who knows, but no jokes. I'm joking. I mean, just please get involved and show me some love, all right? So thank you guys. This has been me 21 minutes in. Sorry about that. And I'll catch you very, very soon. Hopefully, I'll do my next video now. We'll see. Bye-bye.